I mean, it's a market that moves so fast. People just want to keep up, right?
Right.
In a bull market, right? You get like a lot less creative types who are actually building new systems in a bear market. That's why I was so bullish on Polkadot, because as soon as I looked at it, I was like, holy shit, Gavin Wood spent like 4 full years before even like touting this coin.
Right.
To develop it, make sure he had to make a whole new programming language for it. You already did it once, why not do it again?
Right.
And it's just, I was just like, wow, this is being done right. And the interesting thing about Polkadot Decoded the other day, there was 2 days of that event. They literally right now, they just pressed the go button with the marketing. What are you trying to look for?
I put dot and it took me to Doge.
You know what?
Hell?
When I went on LinkedIn today,
yeah,
I pressed the search button. The first 2 things that came up in the search right away were Stop Asian Hate and COVID. Those 2 things.
Yeah.
Stop Asian Hate, hashtag Stop Asian Hate and COVID. I was just like, somebody's trying to push some sort of agenda a little much.
What happened to throwing all the Mexicans over the fucking border and detaining all the kids in the fucking camp? Oh yeah, that shit gets swept under the rug, huh?
Yeah.
Magically. Anyway, I digress.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then you got Dogecoin here being pushed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. But anyways, going back to Polkadot.
Yeah.
So if you just paid attention to Polkadot Decoded, the main difference between Polkadot Decoded and all their other events before, where they just basically said, okay, if there was a button for like turn on your marketing, they're just like, time to go. So basically, like they didn't really do all that much marketing up until this point. They talked about the project, they went to a few conferences and so on and so forth, but they didn't actually start like, okay, now let's blast the brand, right?
Yeah.
But now they're gonna be blasting the brand during these parachain auctions and everything. It's gonna be really interesting.
I know. If you guys ain't buying Kusama and Dot right now, you guys are totted.
How much is the price? $24.
$24.
I keep getting guys that doing consultations with me in the last 1 month. They were like, I heard I was paying attention when you said buy Dot under $10, and I didn't. And I wish I did. Well, now look at it here. It's $24. It's only a little bit more than a 2x from $10, right?
You guys, this thing, okay. If this market dies right now, I'm sorry. But I'm a mood boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If this goes wrong, I'm sorry. But
your sorry won't mean shit.
If you're poor, I'm poor. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
I trust. I'm. Look at this. Let me do this right here. Right. You buy this. This is your future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, now it's kind of cool. But anyway.
Give me a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
go buy one off of an NFL player who didn't make the right decisions down the road.
Yeah, but it's really, dude. Here's the thing too. It's really hard for people. Like, you lose your source of income, what you've done for a long time. It's like, that's fucking tough, dude. Like, people always shit on like, how could these make millions of dollars?
Well, they don't even, they make millions, but they don't keep it all, right?
Yeah, they don't keep it all. And then, but I get mad at Forbes and all these picking on these guys and stuff. These sports stars, like these.
On the other hand, some of them do buy like 3-4 homes and like Shark Tanks, and like those guys I don't have any pity for.
Right, but like imagine you do one thing forever and you can't do it anymore. What kind of depression that puts you in? Like you're no good anymore.
Well, especially when you have like 10 million concussions on top of that. Yeah.
Right. It's like, but these cucks at fucking Forbes, and I was like, let me show you why you're going broke, Mr. Wonderful. I hate that.
Dude, Forbes, Financial Times, most of these financial publications are trash.
Yeah.
Like Bloomberg's pretty good. And it's like one of the only ones like in the entire space. Like,
yeah, I actually do owe a lot of my first financial education to Bloomberg. Actually, shout out Bloomberg Radio, talking stock and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, Bloomberg has some really good information. I think people actually shit on it a little too much, and they actually get Bitcoin. They actually understand Bitcoin pretty decently. So yeah,
right. So yeah, Polkadot's a steal right now. Obviously, if it goes down bad, this whole market goes down bad, I'll be poor, but I'll be poor with you guys in solid. It's like all my net worth is in crypto, for real. Outside of my work trucks and a little equipment here and there, I'll be like 95% of my wealth is in crypto. Like,
oh yeah, man, it's the only way to be.
Like, yeah. But so anyway, Polkadot bare minimum. I'm talking about bare. This is only with 100-ish K BTC. This thing's going $200.
Oh,
yeah, that's bearish. That's almost bearish. Like the okay. So let me give you 3 levels. All right, 3 levels to this insanity. 200, 400, 600. There you go.
I like that.
Yeah, it could even go higher, but at $600, $600, we're talking like kind of like, you know, pretty high market cap. I mean, it's like 600. I think it'd be like $500 billion or something like that. So it's a lot.
That's not. I mean, it's not too crazy actually, because the reason why is like, so if at the end of the bull market, right, Bitcoin does hit
it's almost 1 for 1. Yeah, it's almost 1 for 1, dollar for dollar, dollar for market cap for billion.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're talking. So if you can,
but no, I think it even could go to 1,000 in this bull market, right? And that seems a little bit crazy, but everybody said Ethereum was worthless, and in 2017, I met a guy at the Tokyo Bitcoin meetup. And basically what he said was, I made a really good move on Ethereum, because we were just talking about Ethereum. It was like $400 at the time.
Right.
And I was just asking him, I was like, so you bought Ethereum? Great. Like, you made some profit? Cool. Like, why'd you sell it? And he was like, oh, it's going nowhere. It's terrible technology. Really, really bearish on it. And this guy like built an exchange in New Zealand, apparently.
Yeah.
And like a small one, like a local exchange. But like, I was like, so where did you sell it? He was like, $16. I was like, why did you sell it at $16? And he was like, he bought it like sub $1. And so he's like, I'm pretty sure I made my like a good return, a good return. Yeah. And I was just like, that's why the moon bag.
Yeah. That 20% will keep you from the rope, you guys. That moon bag, I'm serious. Like, if it's a position you've had for a long time, like my Litecoin and stuff and everything like that, you keep something. Like, I sold some of my Litecoin to get other positions, but I still have a lot of my Litecoin. You know why? Because at some point, like, Litecoin's gonna shoot up with Mimblewimble and gonna do really well. And then there'll be this whole hype train, because Bitcoin's gonna be cut out by ETH for a bit, and then the Bitcoiners will be like, What can we do? Mimblewimble! Yeah, we'll put Mimblewimble on Bitcoin. You see, we're doing stuff. Now we're more ultrasound money. Now we're super ultrasound. You know, now we're ultra instinct Bitcoin. Ultra instinct. You'll see. I'll put money.
We got smart contracts now.
Yeah,
with Taproot.
Oh, Taproot. Did you hear that? So they're actually shilling. They're shilling like DeFi on Bitcoin something called Sovereign. There's some platform called Sovereign that's trying to do like DeFi on Bitcoin or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're showing it on. They're showing it on a couple like shows and stuff out here.
And I was late to the party.
pretty late to the party. Yeah, super ultra. So if you guys hear Ultra Instinct Bitcoin, I want you to know that it came from these guys, these people right here. This is where it came from.
But man. Yeah. Even Elon Musk was tweeting. He's like, "We need Lightning Network." I'm just like, all right, Elon. It's like, it's clear he doesn't know jack. Like, he knows enough to like be able to like talk about it a little bit, so the media is like, oh yeah, okay, because they don't know shit. But like, you know, compared to, you know, I have to actually say it, Peter McCormack probably knows, you know, crypto like 10 million times better than Elon. You know, Peter McCormack actually, you know, I mean, he's a smart dude. I'm not shitting on him, but like, I'll actually give him some props here, you know, for going after Elon during the that last bit of time or whatever.
Peter McCormack is a shitcoiner like all of us.
Yeah.
He has said it on multiple streams. Like, yeah, I own other coins, but I do it to get Bitcoin. That's the rationalization that everyone does. Well, I understand too. Like, that's when I'm at the end of the market, right? I'm going to go into ETH, myself just into Bitcoin. Eventually, at some point, right? Because like, and then what ends up happening is whenever at some point, right, everyone like Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be super crazy, right? And then what you do later on is you take your fiat or some of your Bitcoin and then in the bear market and dump it for Celsius. I'll buy some Hex. Some Polkadot. And then in some Kusama. And like you just rebuy back your bags, multiply your bags, be in bigger positions, and just chat out, Lambo out. I mean, it's rinse and repeat. The thing is, it's hard. It's easy to say, hard to do emotionally. But you guys will be, because if this is why we tell you guys, don't go away from the market. This is not the bear market. Like this is like, I didn't even like really blink twice until I saw 50% correction. At that point, I was like, all right, like
now we're talking. Okay, now we got something going on.
Right. 20%, I'm like, let's go back to sleep. Yeah, but 50, I was like 40, 50. All right. I got out of bed. I was like, all right, put my underwear on and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then let's see what's going on, right? And you know, it's fine. It's just been on discount. But this is why we tell you guys, when you guys are up a lot, this is why we push the rule of 3 and stuff, is to take some, don't sell the whole bag, especially if you don't like it. If it really is a total shitcoin you invested into and you made a lot of money, out of here. But if it's actually something like, oh, it's got some fundamentals, the chart looks pretty good, but I am a little overexposed, or it's went up so much on me because, like, especially in the market, if you got, let's just say you got into Shiba Inu, right? Of course, dump that shit. But let's just say you got into
God. Even if you feel like it's too late, just dump it.
Just dump it, right? If you made a lot of money on it, you should have been holding either more ETH or some USDC. And I'm guilty of this myself, where as soon as I have cash, I throw it into crypto. Sometimes it's okay to have a little bit of like USDC. It's okay.
Really?
Because when things crash, when things crash like this is when cash is king, because you're like, because this time it was really hard. Normally I could sell ETH into other coins and be fine. But the thing is, we're hitting a really big kind of once in a cycle sort of news event for Ethereum. That's like, it makes me really like think twice about selling Ethereum right now, because it's like,
no,
because it's such an easy like multiple.